Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Nazril Hidayat. Text 1. What is a computer? A computer is an electronic machine that processes information. In other words, an information process, it takes in raw information or data at one end, stores it until it's ready to work on it, creates and crunches it for a bit, then spits out the result at the other end. All these processes have a name. Taking in information is called input. Storing information is better known as memory or storage. Creating information is also known as processing, and spitting out result is calling output. Imagine if a computer were a person. Suppose you have a friend who really good at math. She is so good that everyone she knows posts their math problems to her. Each morning, she goes to her letterbox and finds a files of new math problems waiting for her attention. She fills them up on her desk until she gets around to looking at them. Each afternoon, she takes a letter off the top of the file, studies the problem, works out the solution, and scribbles the answer on the back. She puts this in an envelope addressed to the person who sent her the original problems and sticks it in her out tray, ready to post. Then she moves to the next letter in the file. You can see that your friend is working just like a computer. Her letterbox is her input. The file on her desk is her memory. Her brain is the processor that works out the solutions to the problems. And the out tray on her desk is her output. Once you understand that computers are about input, memory, processing, and output, all the junk on your desk makes a lot more sense. Once input, your keyboard and mouse, for examples, are just input units, ways of getting information into your computer that it can process. If you use a microphone and voice recognition software, that's another form of input. 2. Memory or storage. Your computer probably stores all your documents and files on a hard drive, a hard magnetic memory, but small computer-based devices like digital camera and cell phones use other kinds of storage such as flash memory card. 3. Processing. Your computer processors, sometimes known as the central processing unit, is a microchip buried deep inside. It works amazingly hard and gets incredible hot in the process. That's why your computer has a little fan blowing away to stop its brain from overheating. 4. Output. Your computer probably has LCD screens capable of displaying high resolution or very detailed graphic, and probably also stereo loudspeakers. You may have an inkjet printer on your desk to to make a more permanent form of output. Text 2. What is a computer program? The first computer were gigantic calculating machines, and all they ever really did was crunch number, solve lengthy, difficult, or these mathematical problems. Today, computer works on a much wider variety of problems, but they are all still essentially calculation. Everything a computer does, from helping you to edit a photograph you have taken with a digital camera to displaying a web page, involves manipulation numbers in one way or other. Suppose you are looking at a digital photo you just taken in a fan or photo editing program and you decide you want a mirror image of it, or in other words, flip it from left to right. You probably know that the photo is made of millions of individual pixels arranged in a grid pattern. The computer stores is pixel as a number. So taking a digital photo is really like an instance orderly exercise in finding by numbers. To flip a digital photo, the computer simply reserves the sequence of numbers so they run from right to left instead of left to right. Or suppose you want to make the photograph brighter. All you have to do is slide the little brightness icon. The computer then works through all the pixels, increasing the brightness value for each one by, say, 10% to make an entire image brighter. So once again, the problem boils down to numbers and calculation. What makes a computer different from a calculator is that it can work all by itself. You just give it your instructions or call it a program and off it goes, performing a long and complex series of operations all by itself. Back in the 1970 and 1980, of you want a home computer to do almost nothing at all. You had to write your own little program to do it. For examples, before you could write a letter on a computer, you had to write a program that would read the letters you typed on the keyboard, store them in the memory, and display them on the screens. Writing the program usually took more time than doing whatever it was that you had originally wanted to do, or writing the letter. Pretty soon, people start selling programs like word processors to save you the need to write program yourself. Today, most computer users buy, download, or search programs like Microsoft Word and Excel. Hardly anyone writes programs anymore. Most people see their computer as tools that help them do jobs, rather than complex electronic machines. They have to free programs, and that's just the will. Because most of us have adapted because most of you have better things to do than computer program. Sekian, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.